business. Lacey Madsen owns Lacey's Custom Jewelry, and she's here to show us more fun things that she's got going on in the store. Because it's not just brand new sparkly things.
No, no. Yay. Well, first shout out, I forgot Veterans Day, and my husband's a vet, and I absolutely never get to tell him, like, thank you so much for your service, so I had to say that. He hates it when I do that. So anyways, happy Veterans Day. But I came in because I was going to tell you one of the most questions I get asked. What should I do with all this? What should I do with this? This is how people come in. And this is completely normal. I am like always like throw all your stuff in a bag and it comes in a container like this.
I mean, this is super organized.
And I get asked all the time, like, what should I do with this? Okay, so I kind of want to go over that. There's so many options of what you can do here at Lacey's Custom Jewelry. So because I go through this, I always say bring all of it. I'll go through everything with you and then I'll separate it. And then I'll go, oh, hey, look what I found. All of this is what I found that's gold, or could have value, or we need to talk about it a little bit more.
So that comes from all this?
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
And a lot of times you don't know because you got it from your grandma, you got it from your aunt, and you're like, oh, I didn't know she had a gold chain in there because it was mixed in with costume stuff.
Right.
So always bring it all so I can go through it. One of the things that I start off with is, okay, what do we want to do with all your pieces? I do appraisal services, so that's what all of this is like appraisals. So you get an heirloom piece that you want to keep. You should probably put insurance on it if it's something that's higher end, which I go through with you as well.
I didn't even think about that part of, or that aspect about getting an appraisal. Like you just think like, oh, what can I get from this if it's amazing?
Yeah, my grandma gave me this diamond. Wow, I got this 1 carat diamond from my grandma, and then you just throw it in your jewelry box, and then you forget about it, and you're like, oh, I didn't realize that was a $10,000 ring or something. You know what I mean?
Does that actually happen?
Yeah. Oh, yes. Yes, so that's why it's like,
that would be fun.
I'm not an insurance agent, but I strongly say, hey, you might want to talk to your insurance company, and that's why I do those appraisals, so that you know that replacement value of what that is. Then the next thing is, oh, I got this ring from my grandma, my aunt, whatever, and you're like, it's not my style.
You're like, it's pretty, but there's a lot of that, I'm sure.
There's a lot. So what am I gonna do? So we take all that metal that I find, and we have a couple different options. You can use all of it, because if you want to, you love yellow gold, like this is yellow. So we can take that yellow gold and we can cast a piece, like we can make a piece, like some of these pieces here, from recycled gold. Or if you love white gold compared to a rose gold, you can actually exchange it. Let's say you hit the mother load, because sometimes this does happen, where you have a bunch of, I have literally made custom designs where I still had to pay people money to make it. Yes, because they had so much that they got credit, and I still owed them money. It has happened. Yes.
Well, that's insane. And
I know.
Okay, so this might be a silly question, but how, like, can you do this too many times? Like, can you melt it down and reuse it too many times? Like, what if? No. Okay.
No. So there's ways to like that I would work it with you too, so that if I see after you custom design something and it's melted and melted and melted, then I say, okay, we're gonna exchange some of it, and then I put in fresh gold and mix in some of your gold too. So you really like, I make sure that your piece comes out. That's kind of something I do on the back end, so that you're still getting an amazing piece and not going, why is there holes all over it? Or like,
Well, I want to talk about these because like, I didn't realize that this is how you make a ring.
Yes.
I have so many questions about
So this is the coolest part. So I go through all the jewelry with everybody. Now they're like, I want to remake something with my grandma's stuff. And I go, okay, so let's design it up. And then we make a model. Just like this.
Is a model.
It's a model.
What is it made out of?
It is like, it's a 3D printed, like a plastic material, but it's not plastic. It's a little bit different than the 3D printing stuff that you see that you can buy for your kids and stuff. I'm sure you have 1,000 of those laying around your house just like me. But this is actually a castable material. So what that means is we can take this material, it melts out when we heat it up and leaves a cavity, so we can fill it full of the gold that we melt to put in.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But
so
you're gonna try it on.
Yeah.
You're gonna try it on?
You get to like see it.
Yes. If you gonna set the stones on it, that's the really cool part.
That's really, really.
So I always say you can do the model. And then I brought these as examples because a lot of times, you know, back in the day, a lot of stuff had smaller stones, smaller diamonds, and not like some of the diamonds that we're seeing now. And they're always like, well, what am I gonna do with all these? What am I gonna do with these? Yeah, what am I gonna do with these?
You're gonna make something beautiful.
Yeah, you can tip that up if you want. So this is an example, like take the metal and use these small stones. So we did something like this, taking those littler stones there, and the smaller stones there. You can make anything. I hear that all the time too, is they're just like, oh, these are just rock chips. These are just chips. you can make such cool pieces with these.
Out
Like,
of
look at the
some rock
sparkle
chips.
that you get from the smaller stones. Like,
They're really pretty.
Yes.
I mean, diamonds are always a good idea,
I
right?
know. Don't.
I
They're,
think
they're
so.
always. You always add them. And I love this one because of the big stones that
Yep.
are on it. So you have all the mixed stones. You're like, what am I going to do with these? We'll throw them all together.
We got your information right there up on the screen, but go in. Like, I really encourage you to stop into Lacey's. There's all sorts of fun things to look at. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you.